So Blackmagic just dropped a bomb on the industry. They just released the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K. You heard me correct, 6K. My mind is just blown at them dropping this. I love how they did it so secret and kind of quiet. They just did a live stream announcement kind of thing. They didn't have this massive event go on or nothing. They just showed a lot of the updates to Resolve 16 and some other things, and they're like, oh, by the way, here's our new 6K Pocket Cinema camera. And I was just like, wait, what? So I knew I had to make a video because a lot of people are wanting to know more about this camera. So let's start off with what excites me about this camera. First off, it shoots 6K. That is crazy. It literally is the same size as the Pocket 4K, but this one shoots 6K. The second thing is it has an EF mount. That is crazy, and I am so glad they did that. Thank you so much, Blackmagic, for doing that. The Micro Four Thirds lens and mount worked fine, but for a lot of people like me even, you're using a speed booster and you're using EF lenses. So being able to just take that completely off the table and just go straight EF into the camera, oh my God, thank you so much. I love that it's the same color science. I am a fan of Blackmagic's color science. I've always said that Blackmagic's cameras remind me of a poor man's Arri Alexa. The color science is very close, very similar, and I absolutely love the color that comes out of the Pocket 4K, so I am absolutely stoked that it's the same color science in the Pocket 6K. It has dual native ISO just like the Pocket 4K, with the native ISO at 400 and 3200, and it'll go all the way up to 25,600. 13 stops of dynamic range, 3D LUTs. It's got the same 5-inch screen, which is not the best screen, I'll give you that, but again, it's an amazing camera. So to not have that little tilt or a little bit of a better screen, I'm okay with that because I'm always rocking a monitor anyways. The camera has B-roll on it, which is awesome. And if you guys don't know a lot about Blackmagic's RAW format and their RAW codec, it is awesome. So happy it has B-roll. It's just the same. It also comes with DaVinci Resolve, which is awesome. It is an amazing program. There's the free version for a lot of people, and then you can have the studio version that's got a couple more upgrades and tweaks inside of it. So it's amazing that they're giving that with it as well. The thing that blew my mind is this camera's coming in at $2,500. $2,500 for a 6K camera. I can confidently say that this new Pocket camera coming out is gonna put a lot of other cameras to bed. It's gonna put them out of business. I'm sorry, Canon. I know a lot of people love the C200. It's an amazing camera, but it does not come close to a lot of the features this camera has. Now, keep in mind, the C200, I'm not knocking it, because the C200 is kind of one of those that's a run and gun camera. I kind of see it more as a video camera. It's got built-in NDs, and it's got autofocus, and it's got, you know, a lot of things that maybe the Pocket doesn't have. But the Pocket camera, in my opinion, is definitely more of a cinema camera. So it's kind of like you got a video camera and then you've got a cinema camera. And it is absolutely crazy that this camera coming out shoots 6K and has a lot of these features. I wish they would have had built-in NDs. That's awesome. But again, it's at $2,500. And again, that's a $300 editing software that's coming with it. So really, you're only spending about $2,100 on the camera. Like, crazy. I really think a lot of other cameras are gonna have a hard time stacking up to it. You can definitely say goodbye to a lot of the lower end Red cameras like the Red Raven. Why in God's name would you buy a Red Raven when you can buy this camera that shoots 6K and it's like a quarter of the price? My prediction for the future of Blackmagic and their new cameras coming out, or what's around the corner, I think they're gonna drop an Ursa Mini Pro 8K full frame. I think that's the next step to go. I absolutely love that they went to an APS-C sensor inside that instead of the kind of between Micro Four Thirds, a little bit bigger. I absolutely love that they did that. So the next logical step for the bigger brother would be an 8K full frame camera, which would be absolutely crazy, but I know they would do that. I am a big fan of Blackmagic. I'm definitely a fanboy. I've always been a fanboy of Blackmagic. probably because they throw the industry upside down. I love that they're like, you know what? We're gonna give you all these features for a really reasonable price. And everyone else is kind of sitting there twiddling their thumbs. Red, Canon, Sony, Panasonic, a lot of people are sitting there going, how are you doing that? Because we don't like giving all those features for that affordable of a cost. But Blackmagic just keeps doing it time and time again. I will have this camera in hand very, very soon, and I'm gonna do a lot of comparisons between the 4K to the 6K, and I'm really excited to see what stacks up to one another, if you see a lot of difference over one or the other. So I'm really, really excited about that. So if you haven't already, click that subscribe button with the bell notification on so you don't miss those videos coming out. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, drop a comment below. You guys are amazing. I'm the Iron Giant. I'm out.